Hey guys, Brian and Cody back for another Disc Golf Examiner disc review. Cody, what's been going on?
Not much. Just a nice, beautiful day out here, cold, and enjoying time out here at Rivertown Brewery.
That's right, it's a ton of fun. Thank you so much to Rivertown for having us today. This is where we do our putting league, and it's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't done putting league yet, check one out in your area. If you don't have one,
Start one up.
That's right. So today we actually have a special disc that Dynamic Disc sent us. It's the Dynamic Disc Judge in the classic plastic. This is actually one that they first came out with. This is one of their bread and butter putters that are fantastic. Comes in so many different types of plastic. Anything you want to say on it, Cody?
Yeah, I mean, it's a super popular putter. You know, you'll see a lot of the top pros throwing the Judge. They really like it. You know, it's a very comfortable putter, very neutral, straight flying putter. That can be used for any type of thrower.
Absolutely, and really, putting comes down to what feels comfortable in your hand. This is definitely a disc that's really great for that, and it's really great for throwing too. But we're not going to demonstrate that particular aspect in this video. Let's start it off by going to the profile.
Let's check it out. The Dynamic Disc Judge was one of the first discs that Dynamic Discs came out with. It has a thin profile relative to most putters, has a beaded profile, and a pretty flat profile on top. The Dynamic Disc Judge comes in a multitude of different plastics. There's classic blend, classic soft, fluid, fusion, lucid, and there's even some that smell like blueberries, like this one.
When Cody threw the Judge on a hyzer release, the disc really seemed to go exactly where he wanted it to. It seems to be a disc that works very well for him, and he can really get that dialed in. When I threw the Judge on a hyzer line, it was really nice. It actually does have a fair amount of hookup on it. When Cody threw the Judge on a flat release, it stayed straight and glidey. It held that line that he put it on very nicely. When I threw the Judge on a flat release, it glided to the basket just how I wanted. However, with the disc's tendency to hook up, I had to be within a certain range. If I lost power to the disc, it would fade out at the end. When Cody threw the Judge on an Anheuser line, it stayed on that line the entire time. He had some good luck Anheuser putting with it. When I threw the Judge on an Anheuser release, it stayed on that line the entire time. There were a few times where the disc started to come back to the left for me, but that's probably because my Anheuser putting hasn't been completely correct lately, so it's definitely something that I have to work on personally. And that's how we threw the Dynamic Disc Judge in the classic and multiple other plastics.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, we just wanted to try a whole bunch, see if we felt anything different. What did you think overall?
I thought it was a great disc. When you switch between the different plastics, you really kind of get that feel that, you might be looking for. On colder days, you might want to use that softer plastic that hardens up a little bit. The classic, it's the classic. It's kind of that in-between, feels great in the hand. I really liked using all the different plastics, and, whatever feel you like is what you should go for.
I actually used the Judge for years for putting. I got out of it whenever I visited a Trilogy Challenge that you ran, actually.
Yep.
I ended up going to the Makana, just because it felt like it was a little bit more comfortable in the hand. But the Judge is really nice. It's a really nice putter. If you don't mind that bead, I actually used that bead for years to place my finger on there and feel comfortable. So it worked for me. I know it works for a lot of people. And there's so many different types of plastic for the Judge.
Unbelievable.
You can use it in any situation. It's a great thrower. It's a great putter. And, this one's blueberry. So if you get it lost in the woods, you can find it, right?
Yeah, just use your nose.
That's right. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for our review. Remember to leave comments, subscribe, share it. We always love hearing from you guys. So until next week,
Keep banging those chains.
We both just made that.